Hi Cam, and thanks for joining us in the chefsmasterclasses.com kitchen.
Thanks Wendy, it's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it's great to meet you and find out a little bit more about you. So when did you start cooking?
My parents had restaurants when I was younger, and I was always sort of in and around the kitchens there, and started off as a kitchen hand. And
Which restaurants?
the first one they had was called Johnny Come Lately's up in Red Hill, and then when they sold that, and Mum sort of moved into a couple of pubs around the Port Melbourne area, and so I was just washing dishes and sort of watching there, and then started my apprenticeship at the Stokehouse. And
what a great place to start your
long
apprenticeship.
time ago, and yeah, it was good. It was good fun. Yeah, it's a long time ago now, though. But
and now you're at the European.
I am at the European, yeah.
And it's a great place to work, I'd imagine.
It's fantastic. Yeah, I've been there over 3.5 years now, and it's just such a big operation. And with the 2 restaurants on the ground there and the 2 bars upstairs, we're open for such long hours through the day, and there's always something going on there, and there's never a dull moment, that's for certain.
So when you get home, what do you like to cook?
It would only be something, just a simple stir fry, or just whatever, just as long as it's got a lot of vegetables in it, just to try and build up my diet a bit before I go back to work for the week. So
Has there been a lot of rich food in your job?
There's a lot of handling of rich food. I don't really get to eat too much of it. But
so at home in your pantry, what's the absolute necessity that you have in your pantry at home? What should home cooks not be without?
Well, there's so many things, isn't there? I don't know. I could be Aussie and just say tomato sauce.
Oh, that gets you through a fair bit, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I mean, tomato sauce on everything.
So speaking of Aussie, are you a Vegemite man or a peanut butter man?
Look, deep in my heart, I am a Vegemite man, but I think I much prefer to stick to the peanut butter these days.
Why?
I'd say, a few, indigestion issues there.
Oh no!
Well, Vegemite.
Not the Vegemite.
Yeah, Vegemite toast, and then my lantern to chase. It's not quite the same. So
loses its gloss.
Simple piece of peanut butter toast now does the trick. Breakfast is over, quick, smart, and we can get on the move.
So, if you're on a desert island, what would you want to eat? If you could choose one thing to eat, what would it be?
Am I going? Is this one last meal, or is this going to keep me alive? 'Cause
Okay. No. One last meal. Let's make it one last meal.
Well, if desert
I'm mixing
island.
my metaphors.
Yeah. Can I get my ribeye steak on the desert island, or otherwise? Otherwise, I'd just go collect some crabs and cook them on a fire, I reckon.
Save the trouble.
Get some fresh mussels, and well, I did have a pasta this afternoon, which is quite brilliant. So, look, last meal, I'd probably just want a nice big piece of ribeye or something like that. A bit of fresh horseradish, and that'd be about it, really.
Well, you're working in the right place to
I
get
am,
a good ribeye.
yeah. There's plenty of ribeyes and plenty of fresh horseradish.
What's your worst ever kitchen disaster?
I do remember at one particular restaurant with a set menu for Valentine's Day where there was about 50 more bookings taken than the kitchen had been informed of. So when you're running out of set menu food at 9 o'clock at night and there's still another 50, 60 people to feed, it gets a bit hectic at that point.
No, see, I was thinking of like collapsed souffles or chickens that implode or nothing like that.
No, it's more running out of food when you've still got people that have paid to be eating it.
Are you a champagne man or a beer man?
Look, a lover of both, but if I'm going to tuck down for a fair session, I'll just stick to the beers for the night.
Fantastic.
As long as they're nice and cold.
So you've come back to being an Aussie bloke again.
I have, yeah. I won't let you down, don't worry.
Well, thank you for joining us in the Chef Masterclasses kitchen. It's been great talking to you.
Yeah, it was fun. Thank you.